Shalom, 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 and welcome back to another DSTM. I am the messenger. So, you can see it. Ye and Bianca finna call it quits. I knew it was coming, man. I knew it was coming. I knew this wasn't gonna last long. They's not gonna continue to let Ye expose this white Caucasian woman in this manner for too long. I just gotta be straight up with y'all. They're not gonna keep letting Ye expose or degrade or troll or demean or devalue this white lady, so-called white lady. All right, because that's what it's looking like. That's just what it looks like. He is obvious. He got a chip on his shoulder about how the powers that be done him or is doing to him and is going to continue doing to him. I stated this a while ago. The way he's moving, man, he got like a crash out kind of spirit on him. You got to be wise out here, Ye. You got to be wise out here, because if you're not spiritually grounded to the Most High, you will be delivered up to these devils, man. And they will put your light. The Most High will have them, allow them to put your lights out. That's just what it is. You can't keep exposing, all right, these white women, because this is what I believe it is. A lot of them, go for the white women, and they have this complex of wanting to marry outside their race due to the mind screwing or the self-hatred or the whitewashing of our people. And a lot of us believe when you make it, you gotta change the woman that you was raised with, that you went to school with, right? That you took to the a high school prom, right? And get you a white woman. That's like another form of success, right? When you made it, you get that white woman. It's like when you get money, everybody want a Range Rover or a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. You understand? So with the antics that he did, by having her come out naked at the Grammys, to all this, he a Nazi speak, he a black Nazi and all that, and all the other stuff, so-called anti-Semitic stuff that he was doing, they ain't gonna allow it, even though we all know it's biblical who the real Jews are. It's scriptural. We fit the curses. The so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans fit the curses of Deuteronomy 28:15 down through to 68. I've been saying that. This is the easiest way to figure this out. But, by them being in power now, that just, they have the power to put a plug on you. That's the way Most High got it set up until we back on top. And it's coming. Everybody know it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, you can't move in this manner. All right? And all you brothers that's on here listening, we're not supposed to be mixing, right, and laying with the other nations. You're supposed to get somebody from your nation that understand your struggle. Okay? That carries your DNA, that's from your genealogy, your seed, your nationality. Okay, these white nationalists or white supremacists is not going to continue letting you troll or display their women in that manner. That's not part of the agenda. That's not part of the propaganda. Our women, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we supposed to be out here portrayed in that light or that darkness, right? They want us out here. They want our women out here naked. The Sexy Reds and the Megan Thee Stallions and the Cardi B's. They don't want to create that imagery for their women, and I agree, because I don't want that for our women. I don't want that for our women. So more than likely, one of these nationalist groups, or plenty of these groups, or right wingers, or whatever you want to call it, the Klan, the KKK, somebody reached out and was like, man, listen, Kanye taking this shit too far. And he got the memo. His life probably being threatened. And, Bianca is going to use her privilege. She's going to use her white privilege. Hey, man, I'm about to get the hell up out of here. It was fun while it lasted, yay. But I got to go. You feel me? So, what some would say, well, dang, Kim Kardashian stayed with them. They stayed together for years. Yeah. They have, but Kim Kardashian family, we already know, her family and where she came from. And, if it was a business deal, or she felt like, hey, I'm going to come over here and get this bread, this is a good time for, my people to come up. Hey, I marry into this money, have some kids, I'm set for life. If that was the way she was thinking, right? Or if it wasn't, more than likely it is, but they come from a little money. But she's been more vocal. She's been more, okay, with the show, and you kind of ease more into her life and their life. It's been kind of an open book where she can say, hey, man, I'm not with this, or I'm not with that. She was more vocal with it. But this Bianca, you just walking around, you're not saying nothing. You seem more like a slave. Y'all understand? Now you see. It's coming off as giving slave vibes. Right? Or you about to auction off a slave kind of vibe. You understand? That's what it's given. Where, the slave master is parading his prize, one of his prize heifers or something. And these nationalists just ain't gonna go for it for too long. All right, you see that you can't do what Elon Musk do. You can't do that. You see that he can throw up the Nazi symbol, and he can do all this stuff. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. They are not gonna let you in like that, man. Your money can't buy your way in, man. At the end of the day, you still a Negro, bro. All right. So that's my take on it, man. I got to get a script before I go, though. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3 and 4, and it reads, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. So we're not supposed to be mixing and, laying down with other nations. Why? Because we got to serve the Most High God. And these other nations serve other gods. That's just what it is. They serve other gods. They be dealing with all these other different kind of gods, man. Buddha and Caesar Borges and Krishna and all these different gods, all these pagan gods, man. They don't deal with the Most High God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? They don't deal with that God and his son, the Black Messiah, Yahweh Shah. They don't. All right? That's why when you start dealing like this, dealing with other nations, different nationalities of women, you can see. Look what happened to Ye. He wasn't like that when he was dealing with his first baby moms that he went to school with. Nope. Just start looking at some of these brothers that went and married white women, man, and see what happened to them. Just go peep it out. Check it out. Jamie Foxx said he'll never go back, man. He never doing that again. So, I'm going to be up out of here, man. That's my take on it, man. I hope this video was edifying. I hope it strengthened your walk. We are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. We must repent, come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? And remember, don't shoot. I am only the messenger. Shalom.